Hey guys, it's Sophie.
And it's Emily, and welcome back to the Girls Watch Girls Play podcast.
Woo.
Guys, it's getting colder.
It's
outside.
getting colder.
And like lots of good things come with the cold, like football and Christmas.
Oh my gosh, and like Bovril. I had a mare getting ready, didn't I? I punctured another hole in my ear.
Yeah, but not like a cool one. Like you didn't accidentally add a second
No, like
piercing.
I've really
you
hurt
just
myself.
like stretched out your first one.
Because I couldn't be asked to go downstairs to look in the mirror. So now I just don't have earrings. Well, I have one set. It's fine. I'll survive.
What happened this week? So last week we predicted our Ballon d'Or, and we did really well.
I think we did really well. I'm impressed.
Yeah, so what was the actual result? It went, obviously, Bonmati, which we got.
We'll talk about that.
And then it was Caldente, who I think I put fourth. I went Russo, Pateas, Caldente.
Get the TikTok up.
No, I know that's what we did.
Oh, okay. Fact.
I actually know that's what happened. We put Caldente fourth.
Yes.
We got the top 5 correct. Oh, no, we didn't.
We didn't. Kind of
It was Chloe Kelly fifth, which I was surprised by.
I was surprised by.
Yeah, not as I'm a big Chloe Kelly fan.
But then
I
I
just
was
thought
surprised
like
top
she
5.
didn't do much of the first half of the season.
Fact. That's so true. But then to be fair, then
she had a
wasn't
great
playing,
rest
and then
of
she
the
had a great
season.
rest of the season. Yeah,
Absolutely.
It's hard, isn't it? I mean, yeah, we'll talk about that. Like, also even Serena, we were very surprised that Serena won, women's team. You know what I mean? Manager. She also happens to be female.
I really thought it was going to be a club, not a country.
Yeah.
Obviously, we had the Euros, which is important. And well, not even just the Euros. I mean, the other one was Brazil and Nigeria, which they also obviously won their respective tournament.
Competitions. Yeah.
I thought it was going to be between Sonia and Renee because I thought it was going to be a club, but like, not unhappy that it was Serena. Go Serena.
No, I was just really surprised. Also, like what I said about how she won the Euros before and then she won that award. I just thought like, it won't happen again. But it did, so I guess.
Big up Serena.
I guess.
Surprised Burna Boy wasn't there.
Oh, Burna Boy. But Arsenal did win.
Yeah. And that's what I bloody said.
You did. I wasn't so sure.
I wasn't sure it was going to happen, but I thought it should, you know?
I'm really, really happy with that.
Me too. Delighted.
I was just and I'm really happy that the girls got to go. I mean, that's a big thing, isn't it? That all the other years that the Women Ballon d'Or has been a thing, there hasn't been. It's been during the Women's International break, meaning like no one can go, which is stupid because all the men could obviously always go. So they've moved it this year. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
So they could go, and God, everyone looked bloody amazing.
Yeah, you know what I thought was quite interesting? Everyone wearing black, and then Emily Fox being like, was she wearing red or pink?
Reddy pink.
Yeah, she looked amazing.
She looked amazing.
Everyone looked really good.
Everyone looked so good. We got the programme this weekend at the Arsenal game, and it's like them all on the front, and I was like, yeah, that's going on my wall.
Absolutely. If I was the one choosing, I wouldn't have chosen Bonmati. I think she's deserving. I thought other people were more deserving this year, especially since she's won. This is her 3rd year in a row. She's she's one of the best in the world. But
yeah,
I think for me it was Russo and then maybe Caldente.
Yeah, for me it had to be between Russo and Caldente. I did say we both said that it would be Bonmati because we predicted that that's the way it would go because it's just so predictable. But Russo and Caldente, either or of them, like absolutely should have got it. Not because Bonmati wasn't deserving or lacked ability. Everyone knows that's why she's won 3 times in a row, incredible. Or even twice. She's absolutely an amazing player, and yes, of course, commend her for her talent. But in terms of what the Ballon d'Or is based off of, Caldente or Russo, it absolutely should have gone to them.
I just think it tops it off that they won the Champions League, and then for Russo, it would top it off that she won the Champions League and the Euros.
And no, she wasn't the biggest goal scorer in either of those competitions.
She was integral to both those teams.
Absolutely integral. Like, we would not have won. And the same with Caldente. We wouldn't have won the Champions League without either of them, and then we wouldn't have run the Euros without Caldente missing her penalty. I'm joking.
We wouldn't have won it
without Russo.
Without Russo. And then we wouldn't have run it without Chloe Kelly. We wouldn't have run it without Michelle. We wouldn't have run it without Lucy. A lot of people were really
There's a lot of people there,
integral there.
But
Hannah.
Yeah, Hannah, exactly.
I think Hannah deserved higher up.
Yeah. I think the top 10, I'm really, who I was really surprised with how high they got? Not I was really surprised how high Leah was. 6th.
Yeah, me too.
I was really happy with that.
Me too. I love Leah. Obviously, we're Arsenal fans.
Yeah.
We're most of the time England fans.
I'm always an England fan.
But I was really happy for Leah. But I really did think Hannah Hampton deserved a higher spot. But of course, she gets the Ashton Trophy. She has her own kind of league to be in, you know, with the goalkeepers awards. But I really think she was integral to both her the season at Chelsea and the Euros win.
Yeah, but I'm really happy with. Yeah, I was really surprised with Chloe Kelly, how high she was. I don't know.
I love her.
I think she's amazing. Yeah, do not get us wrong, but most of the time in the Euros, I think she was a sub.
She was a super sub, and she's still a super sub for Arsenal most of the time.
Yeah, and it's not like a bad thing to be a super sub. I mean, she went around and like absolutely turned around games. I don't know. I was just really surprised with how high she was. But yeah, I think it all really is based down to, you know, who votes for it. And I think that is the problem, because you've got journalists voting for it. And I'm pretty sure the same journalists that vote for the men's vote for the women's. And you have to really question, are they watching the women's games throughout the season?
Yeah, that's actually an interesting thought, you know.
Like, no, they're not, clearly. Because if they were, Bonmati wouldn't have won.
No.
And everyone obviously was talking about Chloe Kelly during the Euros, and she's just had a lot of publicity this season because of everything that went on at Man City. And then, you know, what a story to have that and then go and win a Champions League and a Euros when you're gonna quit. And of course that name is going to be like, oh, I've heard her name, so she must be really good. And I'm not saying like we love Chloe Kelly, like absolutely. That is just more a point of people not paying attention to women's football. And I think that's probably the issue that has probably happened with that's the issue with the Ballon d'Or. I think it needs to be probably voted in a different way, probably more similar to how the FIFA Pro or something is voted. And that is a combination of captains also vote for Ballon d'Or. I don't think they do.
Yeah, they do.
Do they?
Yeah. Sorry, they used to. They used to until 2016.
It's just 100 football journalists.
I thought the Ballon d'Or...
I do think the FIFA Pro or something is... you should get captains of all the teams. And it's not even just, you know, you'll get the captain from, like, England, but you'll get the captain from, like, Gibraltar. Yeah. Like, all kind of different areas of women's football. I think that's... And that's people in the women's game who know what they're talking about. Problem here, you've got people who aren't paying attention and don't know what they're talking about. All...
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, come on, Arsenal.
Come on.
Club of the season.
Well, club of the season, but what was that performance on Saturday?
I don't want to talk about it.
We got to talk about it, girl.
I actually felt really upset with it.
I was like, our title hopes have gone.
Yeah, and but that's rubbish.
Yeah, I know it sounds dramatic, but the thing is with the WSL is it is such a short season, or it's so easy to lose points and then lose the title because of it. Because of the gap between clubs in the league. Yeah, it's a lot less competitive than the Premier League. In Premier League 1, you have a lot more games across the season because there are so many more teams. I think you've probably got 2 to 3 times the amount of fixtures just in the Premier League. And you've also got so much investment there. So the players are at a more top level and it's more equal playing field. So you do see teams like, I don't know, I think Crystal Palace beat Liverpool in men's.
They did.
Which you never ever, well, in terms of where that is in the women's.
They beat them, or was it a draw?
I think it was 2-1.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Or it was either a draw or they lost. But they lost points against Crystal Palace is the point. But if that happened in the women's game, you know, if
Palace are on the up.
They are, but if you compared it, it's Liverpool in the women's game, okay, that's Chelsea or Arsenal or something. If we lost a game, or if Chelsea lost to Crystal Palace...
Yeah, but it's not the same. Palace on the men's side is not the same as Palace on the women's side.
Okay, if Chelsea lost to Liverpool in the women's, like, that's still... Yeah. Like, you know, that wouldn't happen because there's just not the competition there.
Yeah. I think it'll be really exciting to see what happens. And you know what? I look forward to Palace potentially having a good season this year in the WSL 2, and I'd like to see what happens with the expansion of the league, whether that would play in their favour for next season.
We should head down to a game.
Oh yeah, I'd love that.
Yeah, we should go for like a big game, if they get a good cup draw or something.
Or even just a good WSL 2 game.
No, yeah, that's what I meant, a good WSL 2 game.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Absolutely. I'm keen for that.
So last weekend we went to the Arsenal-Aston Villa game. We took my mum to her first Arsenal game because we took her to a game before, which was England.
It was at Wembley.
And gosh, well, we sat high up.
Yeah, she was really scared to stand up.
She was crapping her pants, bless her. Yeah, she was. She's not good with heights. Remember once we went to watch Shrek the Musical when I was like, I don't know, 8, and we were quite high up, and she had to ask to move.
Really?
Yeah.
She was too high.
She was too scared. I think we might have been, we moved so we were like in the front row, so we like so she could hang on to like, I don't know what it's called.
So what if you just, that's a loophole, if you sit in the circle you can just be like,
well,
hey, I'd actually like to have a better seat because I'm really scared.
I'm sure that there were spare seats. It wasn't like
sold out performance.
Sold out. Can you move them? Because I'm scared. But no, she was scared at Wembley, which, you know what, it was actually pretty high. It's probably the highest I've ever been at a football game. But yeah, no, our seats at Arsenal are very good. But yeah, we went to that game thinking, oh, this is going to be good. Like, we're going to win, right?
Yeah, it just was so shit. I mean, like, we had lots of shots on goal, but like, we were just not successful. And that's not good enough. I really left that game thinking that just wasn't good enough. And like, I hate to say it, but like, it actually really annoyed me. And I was actually a little bit upset. I was like, girls, not good enough.
I think the subs were crap. The subs were like...
Like, okay, I'm going to say it. Why was Beth Mead on for so long?
Why did Beth start?
And then why didn't we do a half-time sub then or something?
Yep. And why did Kyra not come on?
Kelly wasn't... Did Kelly come on at all? Maybe like the
she did come on.
Last 10 minutes or something. Like, not long. It just felt weird. It all felt weird. It felt like a trial. And I was like, well, it's not going well. So let's shake things up because we can't treat this as a little trial. Maybe you could go into it thinking, oh, it's Aston Villa, we'll be fine. But babe, it's not working. So let's sort this out.
Fine and what? Like, they're not... We're not fine against any team. Like, a WSL2 team, probably, yes, fine. But any other team... Like, we don't want to drop points this season because we want to win the league. We got to play. That's why we have the squad depth we have. Why are we not using it?
Yeah, it was shit.
Why are players like Kyra and Pullover on the bench? We need creativity in that midfield, and you've kept it the same.
Yeah.
It's like
where was Mario playing?
I hate when they push her up she was in midfield.
Was she attacking
mid? I hate
mid?
when she's not on the wing. I think that's where she's best, and that annoys me. And it's hard because we have so many wingers. I understand that. Like, she's a player that should play and be on the pitch, but she doesn't, in my opinion, for us, maybe at Barcelona, maybe in Spain, maybe that's where she fits in better.
What,
but
attacking
us,
mid?
Yeah, but for us, she's better on the wing. And I didn't think many people had a great game. I don't think Olivia Smith was great.
No.
I don't think Beth Mead was great. I don't really think anyone was great. I thought Kim Little was good.
Yeah.
I thought Katie Reid was very
good.
Oh,
Katie Reid. Give that girl a round of applause. She is brilliant. I'm really proud of her. And I think, you know, we haven't had a great 2 games, but she's been a standout player. And, like, it must be a real compliment to her for her to be starting and playing a full 90 minutes. When we have other centre-backs that aren't being used. And she's just 10-19?
Yeah, Lotta did come on in that game for the last 5 minutes and and then they scored. But you know, it's not
her fault.
She just got on the pitch. You know, can't blame a whole game on her. But again, I thought what a weird option to put another defender on when we need probably another goal. But then also we're trying to defend our 1-0 lead. I know, but just thought defensive switch up just before a corner is weird.
I was like, this is the time. You know who we need? We shouldn't have got rid of Ajamang.
Yeah.
I wanted her as a super sub. Yes, I know she's young. She needed more time, being a more developed player on the pitch, getting her full 90 minutes or whatever that she's doing at Brighton. But I was like, fuck me, I want her on this pitch now.
Yeah.
Keep Steiner as a sub, yeah.
Yeah, she needs to. She's that's not where she belongs. That sounds really mean. But she works
better as a finisher. Just come on in that last 15 minutes, finish some goals off. She's brilliant. I think she's great, but she's one of those people that I like a super sub.
Yeah.
And super subs are just as important. They come on as a last bounce of energy to finish some goals off that we need. And we needed someone like that on the weekend, and it wasn't going to be Stina. I wanted Michelle.
Yeah, I think the subs were all wrong in that game. Like, I cannot genuinely believe Kyra or Palova didn't come on. Like, the game was gagging for one of them. Like, please. Also, you're going to lose players like that.
Kyra's like, there's big rumours about, well, not rumours necessarily, it's just people being like, Kyra should go.
Yeah.
Like, I love her so much, and I want her to play, and I want her to be at Arsenal, but I also don't want her sitting on a bench. She's too good of a player to be sat on her bench in... How old is she? She's my age, right? She's 23.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, she should be playing.
Yeah. Like, before the season started, Renee said, referring to Kim's, like, shirt, you know, it's probably her last season. I don't know. But Renee said it's Kyra's shirt to take. Where?
Well, she's not going to be ready because she's not playing any games.
How? It's, like, actually driving me mad. Like, if you're not going to start her, you put her on as a sub. You need to. Like, even, like, in games... Like London City, why isn't she starting? Aston Villa, why isn't she starting? Like this weekend, I can understand why she might not start against
Man
City.
City,
But even then, I think she's amazing, so I think she should start.
I think she should start because I think she's brilliant. But like, if Renee doesn't think she's ready, then she should have started for she should have had good amount of time in the London City game, and same with the Villa game. She didn't even come on in the Villa game. Don't think she came on in London City.
She hasn't come on at all this season. She hasn't played any minutes this season.
It's rubbish.
I don't think she's played since July or something for Australia. It's a fucking joke.
Yeah, it's
and the thing is, we have, you know, players on the bench like that because we now have good squad depth. But what you do with squad depth is you rotate them. You use the depth. So okay, this on the pitch isn't working.
So look who we've got in our pocket.
Depth.
Yeah,
let me use my depth.
When you turn around, you look at that bench and you think there are some brilliant players there. And if I was on the other team, I'd be like, well, thank God they're not smart enough to bring them on.
I mean, we'll never be a manager.
No,
we'll never
but
know this.
Not smart enough. I don't mean Renee. Renee we trust. I do trust you. I'm just thinking, what's going on with these subs?
I think normally she's great at subs, but this season I need Kyra to get a game before the next international break.
With the subs and all that, I just think I'd like to see different combinations of wingers, because what we had going on at the Villa game, it wasn't working, and there wasn't enough switching. Like, when did Ford come on and Kelly come on? Right at the end.
Those, like, it's so hard because yes, we have like so many wingers, and it is frustrating because it's like, okay, Smith, oh my God, I want Caldente there as well. I want Kelly there, and I want Ford there, and it's like, fuck, that's so many. But
it wasn't working, and like, when you see it's not working, you give it a little bit extra time, and then you swap it out because it's not like we were feeling really comfortable in that game. It started off with a goal. The rest of the game was uncomfortable.
The goal was from a mistake from like a Villa defender. Yeah, like wasn't even from play.
Yeah.
So, yeah, not impressed with Arsenal's performance last weekend.
Wait, when Marnham was on, where was Caldente?
No, so the midfield was Caldente, Marnham, and Kim. Like how
was that set up though? Let me think about this.
I think it was Frida. Okay,
sorry. Sorry, for those who are listening and not watching on video, Sophie she was like throwing up some gang signs trying to show me like the formation of like the midfield by using her fingers, but it was just kind of like her hand was just a little bit contorted. She goes like, the midfield was like this. Sounds like it.
No, it was like.
So who was up front? Russo. And then wingers we had.
It was Beth over here.
Yeah.
Smith. Oh no, Beth, Smith.
Yeah, and then Marnham.
I think it was Caldente. Maybe. Kim.
Yeah.
Marnham. Or the other way around. I can't quite remember.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Don't like it.
It didn't work. So scrap that, girls. Start again.
Yup.
So we're playing Man City this week. Yikes. I'm interested to see what our starting formation is with our wingers.
Yup.
Because I think this weekend, I don't think we should start with Beth. No. I think she's brilliant, but I don't think we should start with her this weekend.
Even her, like, I think it's just better to come on late.
Yeah, me too.
Because then she's got a bit of fire in her belly.
I think some people right now are just a little bit better as subs.
Yeah.
Not like to not come on, but I mean like subs, like super subs, come on and
Yeah.
you like bring some energy and some fire into the last bit of the game. Like, I don't think there's anything about their football ability. I just think it worked better that way. Stina shouldn't start.
No.
I don't think Beth should start right now.
No.
But I do think they should come on.
Okay, so dream.
Your dream starting 11 for the Man City game this weekend.
Okay, Daphne in goal.
Classic.
Yeah.
Would be weird if you said anything else at this point.
And then I'm going to go... This is really hard because Katie is obviously a classic starter for us, but I think seeing Taylor Hines come in, I've been really impressed with her. But then I think it's a really big defensive mix-up to make for a game like City. But maybe I'll start Taylor.
It's different.
I'll start Taylor Hines.
Interesting, you'd start Taylor Hines for a City game.
Oh, I don't know.
It's a big change. Okay, let's just go with Taylor Hines for now.
She just seems more exciting when she comes on. I don't know.
She's new.
Maybe that's why. But like, I see something different brought on when she's coming on. Steph Catley, and I will get her. It's really hard actually. Steph Catley and Katie Reid.
Yeah.
Because I think they're doing really well together, and I don't want to switch that up.
No,
God.
I wouldn't.
But who is marking Bunny Shaw?
Katie Reid.
The pace, but then the strength of Steph. It's really hard. But, you know, that's not my problem.
No, you know what? Katie Reid.
Katie Reid to mark Bunny.
You're on it, babe. This is your time to shine. She's bloody impressed me recently. You've got this, Kate.
This is a big challenge.
And I reckon she's got this. She's got the drive. She's got the power. She's only 19 years old. She can take on Bunny Shaw. She can do anything. I'm ready for it. Come on, Katie.
And then...
She was a huge pep talk beforehand from Leah, and then she's got it.
Yeah, she's got it. Or us. We're available.
Yeah, Arsenal, if you want us just to bring us on to be like, Katie, look, babe.
That's our job.
You've got this. Come on, sister.
Come on, sister.
Take her down, but not like hard or anything.
Just like gently.
Gently take her down because we love her and she's a brilliant player. But like, stop that girl. Stop that girl.
And then none other than Emily Fox.
Miss Emily, yeah.
Do not take her away from me.
No, don't take her anywhere. I want her where she is and I never want her to go.
No, stay. And then midfield.
This is where it gets interesting.
Kim. I'll keep Kim in there. Kyra.
Okay.
And then Freedom Arnhem.
Yeah, classic. Yeah, I think that's good.
A nice balance.
I like that.
Because Kim can, drop back defensively.
And then
I think Kyra's good at dropping back defensively as well. Then up front, Russo, yeah.
As your 11, as
my
9.
Yeah, of course. And then we need some pace. I'm going to go, but then I don't want to bench Caldente. This is so hard.
Yeah. I was going to go with...
I was going to go Ford and Smith.
I was going to say Ford and Smith as well. Or I may have gone Kelly. I think I'd bring Kelly on as a sub.
I'd bring Kelly on because also like revenge, like fuck you.
Oh, she has to play. Actually,
She's
now thinking about it, I forgot that it was City. Like, oh, frick.
But it's also not Gareth Taylor, so.
But it's still City. She's got to be like, wham.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But I'll bring her on later. But I think that's it. But then Caldente not playing is massive. Caldente instead of Smith, I don't know. It's hard.
You know what? I'd actually go with the thing that you don't like, and I'd probably put Caldente where you'd have Marnham. Or maybe I'd put Caldente on instead of Kyra. But I want Kyra on the pitch, which is my problem. I'd probably bring her on as a sub and take maybe Marnham
off.
Yeah, so I'd swap Marnham and Kyra, maybe 60 minutes in
This
or something.
This is hard.
But I do agree with you with your lineup.
And...
I don't know, maybe I'd have Katie on and then bring Taylor on as a sub.
Yeah, it's hard.
Maybe an earlier on sub, like a half-time sub or something.
Yeah.
Thank
God, this isn't our job. It's too stressful.
Oh, yeah, I'm never going to be a manager because they also don't know, game analysis that well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'd have Caldente on instead of Kyra in the midfield and then bring Kyra on...
for Frida.
For Frida at 60 minutes maybe. I'd probably start with Smith and Ford.
Mm-hmm.
And then maybe I'd change it to Kelly instead of Ford late in the game.
Yeah, and then drop Mario forward and then bring on Pullover.
Who are you taking off?
I need a whiteboard. Anyway, doesn't matter. Just, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
But I hope we win. We need to.
And this would be the type of game, again, I'd be like, I'd have Russo 1 and then boom, last 10 minutes I'd have Michelle.
Yeah, I know. We haven't got her though.
I just want Michelle. I miss her, obviously, just because seeing her at the Euros, I just miss her. Miss her dearly.
We'll see her hopefully in the next international break.
Yeah, but she won't play against us in Brighton, will she? And neither will Kafaji.
That's next week.
Which I think will be. I would have liked to see them.
I know they'll be there though.
Of course they will, but like I would have liked to see them play against us.
They're getting on well last weekend.
Yeah. Kafaji assisted
Ajimang goal.
Yeah, I actually, although I wouldn't like it for points reasons, I would have liked to see Michelle and Kafaji play against us.
Yeah.
But they're too good. I'm glad they're not.
Can't.
But they can.
But they can't.
Unless it's in some kind of contract.
It's more dual registration that's allowed you to play against your club. The only time I've ever seen it was in a cup fixture where Taya played against us when she was at London City, which I thought was weird. But got another big game this weekend. United Chelsea.
I think that'll be very interesting.
That Friday night, I'm keeping an eye on that one for sure. I'm going to be watching that.
For sure.
That's a massive game.
Where is it? It's at United.
It's at United, yeah. Otherwise I would have gone.
Yeah, I would have wanted to go to that. 2 up in Manchester. We should have just gone for the weekend.
Oh, we should have. Oh.
No money.
No money.
Going back to Ballon d'Or, it was nice to see. Well, obviously, Volti was there, which was really nice to see her. Bless her. She looked so sweet.
Yeah.
And obviously we had. Well, it was already hard launched, but we wanted to talk a little about Elle and Leah and
just queer representation. Because we didn't get to do it because we kept being like, we're gonna do a episode for Pride Month, and then we ended up going to the Euros, which was like
we were out of there.
Yeah, we were busy. So we never ended up doing it. So we wanted to talk a little bit about it now.
Yeah, I think the Ballon d'Or actually felt like quite important to me seeing them there together.
So important.
Because I think obviously we all knew that they were together. But I think going together in a public place, not like a public place, but event, having her there as her guest at the Ballon d'Or and having I just think you'd never in a million years would I have thought that I'd have my own lesbian potion bags.
I know.
And it is genuinely, it may seem trivial, but to me, I think it's a huge deal. And
it's just that's a massive reason why we love women's football, right? The queerness, the daylight of it. We love this space because of that and the access we get to a queer community that we never had before. And what we grew up not only not seeing women play football or sport, but we also grew up not seeing represented queer relationships, especially queer female relationships. We didn't see that anywhere. And in women's football you've got all of that, and it's so open and so accepted, and it's very easily a place to get drawn into if you're a queer girly.
Yeah, and I think obviously I don't know how they identify within their own sexuality, but I think for me I think getting into football for me and for you kind of lined up massively with coming out as being a lesbian. And I think growing up, I think lesbian was such a huge word, and it still took me a long time to kind of identify that way, just because there was such a weightiness of that. And I think obviously Leah has been quite quiet about. She doesn't really talk that much about how she's a big ally. She's always been a huge ally to the community, but has not been massively talkative about how she identifies. Not that she has to be or anything.
No.
That's one of the reasons why I love Kirsten Kasperheim.
Yes.
I just think her support for the trans community, also her use of just saying the words lesbian.
Yeah.
I love seeing people that I admire who are not only using labels like queer, or there are a lot of people who are openly bisexual, but the word lesbian to me is so weighty, and I think it was very hard to identify that way. So seeing people that I admire like Kirsten openly saying that she's a lesbian, and then seeing people like Leah Williamson, who's a huge important player in this world,
the captain of England,
being in an openly queer relationship. I don't know if they're lesbians, but two girls dating.
It's massive. Like, obviously, we didn't grow up during the times of Section 28, but we still, felt the ramifications of it. And having someone so big in the media, especially the last few years within women's sport and football, like Leah Williamson, she's everywhere. Like, she's everywhere in the best way. She's on my Pepsi Max, she's on my pack of Walkers, she's on my Cadbury's bar. Like,
and like everyone knows who she is.
Everyone knows who she is, and everyone admires her, and
especially within this country.
Yeah, and her sexuality isn't like a thing. Like, it's not a negative thing. And a lot of the time, like, I feel like go back 10 years ago, 20 years ago, I feel like it would have been viewed a very different way. And I think just to have someone like that captain your country and just be like, have such a massive presence within British media, I just think it's, I don't know, I just feel so empowered to be like, oh, she's gay.
Yeah.
I'm using gay as like a bigger term.
Umbrella, yeah. Obviously, we don't know if she identifies as gay, lesbian, queer, bi,
whatever she want to be,
pansexual, whatever she want to be. She obviously like girl. She got a girlfriend, so she's obviously queer in some realm. But I just think she's brilliant, and it's like, obviously we can intellectualize it however much we want with, like, how big of a deal for it is for us and for people across the world. But also, like, oh my god, isn't it so great to just have like super hot, like, queer couple, like,
I know,
just
right?
be all over our things. Like, it's just so exciting. Like, but genuinely, it's the Posh and Becks of our generation, and they're gay.
I know.
Maybe it's not as big a deal for the rest of the world as it is for
not.
two football lesbians. But like, to me, it's like, oh my god, I have my very own Posh and Becks who are just like, it's ex-Miss USA and the football captain of England, and they're both beautiful and they love each other.
Yeah.
Oh my god, my little heart is so happy. I'm so happy.
I'm so happy.
And they looked so brilliant together.
Oh my god, the Ballon d'Or.
They've always looked brilliant together, but at the Ballon d'Or, they looked
real good.
They looked amazing.
Yeah, it's massive. It's really just put a smile on my face, and it's just something we see a lot in women's football. Like Kirsten and her girlfriend Ruth did this beautiful Tinder ad that made me cry. Yeah, I really cried at it, and I don't know why, but I just think, again, it's that thing of representation. For years, I was like, fuck, how the hell am I gonna come out and like live this life? Like, there's none of me anywhere, so how can I go and be this thing that there's none of?
Also, like the idea that if I was gonna come out, people would expect me to then, not that this is a bad thing in any way, shape or form, but expect me to really butch it up, to cut my hair and wear a lot of leather and look like Ellen DeGeneres plus leather, I don't know. But like, there's like this whole thing when you come out as a lesbian or you come out as a gay woman or whatever, and there's just like this expectedness. But like, to think like, even then when it's sports, they're like, oh, so you're really big and butch and you like sports and you're a lesbian. I'm like, yes, that is certain sides of the community, and I love them and I love that side of our community. But also there are different ways to express yourself when you're a lesbian. And like, you look at this couple, look at Elle Smith and Leah Williamson. They're gay in some way, but like,
look at them.
Queer people can look every single certain way. Like, there are some people who are super butch and queer, and I love it. And there are people who are super femme and queer, and you wouldn't even know it, but they are. And it's just amazing that like we have so many different
just that
versions of ourselves,
like stereotype
out there.
Is it literally like the version that, if there was a version I'd see of like what I thought I might be, which is lesbian when I was younger, it was like, I'm nothing like
I don't want to cut my hair. I don't want to be Ellen.
That's not me. So
oh my god, I don't want to dress like Ellen. I was scared.
I'm not Ellen.
Please don't make me dress like Ellen just because I like girls. That's what I'm gonna. If I'm gonna be gay, then I'm gonna have to look like Ellen. But you don't. Sometimes you can look like Leah Williamson.
Surprise, you actually don't. And I think it's very important.
If you want to look, guys, if you want to look like Ellen, go ahead. I don't want it to come across like, I love every aspect of the queer community in however you identify and however you dress and however you want to express yourself in any kind of gender way or sexuality way. But like, it's so nice to be like not having to like, I think basically what I'm trying to say is if this media was coming out now, when I was 12 and thinking about maybe I was different, I mean, before I went back into the closet and dated a man and didn't come out properly until I was 21, I would have felt a lot better about it.
Yeah, I would have seen a future. I would have seen many things I could have been rather than like this one version. And also not even just like, I could have seen things and not been scared. I could have been like, that looks lovely, I want that. Whereas I was just like, holy shit, fuck, I don't want to do this. This is horrible.
I don't want that.
But if I saw like, and it's not done just to the people, but the community. If I saw or knew that I would have this community of women's football, if I knew I was going to have that, if I knew that was a possibility, and obviously it's grown in the last few years, so that really helps with it. But if I knew that was there, oh my God, I would have found the whole thing so much easier. So much easier. And it has definitely helped me, you know, since coming out. And it, like, I fucking love it. Like, I'm sat here, like, I love this so much. And it's for many reasons. I love football. Yeah. But also because, like, I have found such a place within it that, let's do what I want and be who I want without, you know, anyone looking at me fucking weird.
I also think, like, growing up, not just representation within, like, celebrities and stuff like that, but also, like, TV shows and movies, it was always so hard. Gay people, yes, hardship is a thing that comes with being queer. It can be inherently lonely and it can be inherently sad sometimes, but like when people like Leah Williamson just bring their hot ex Miss USA,
oh my God, I was like,
no, not her ex-girlfriend, her ex Miss USA girlfriend, and like that's just a thing that people like, this is Leah Williamson and her girlfriend, don't they both look amazing, they're both so successful, and like, yeah, hardship comes with being queer, it's just a thing that happens, but like the only things I would see about queer people growing up was just like, oh, it's really hard.
It's really hard, and also it's the only personality trait you have.
Yeah.
That's your only personality.
I mean,
You're
being gay is a huge part
gay.
of my personality. I can't lie.
But it's not in the way of, you know, my queerness is, it's in different ways. It's not in the way that media represented it through like the 90s and 2000s and the 2010s. It's, you know, it's much more than that. It's got many layers to that. And
it's just a part of me, but then also like I really don't mind if you ask if you've have you seen my friend Emily? She's the little lesbian Australian.
Has anyone said that about you?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. She's a little gay Australian one. You know her?
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, I don't mind that. I think it's sweet. It is an identifier.
Yeah.
Sorry, Sophie's just going to get the Lorena magazine that she wrote in. She wrote this really amazing article about...
Because I'm going to forget what I said.
About the queers and football. She just wrote some amazing things. I don't want to butcher how she wrote it because it was just brilliant. Also, and there's big photos of me and my girlfriend in it. Wait, we'll show the camera. This is so cute. Where the queer girls go.
So it's actually mainly about we spoke about it
ban.
before, but the trans ban, the ban on trans women playing in football, women's football.
Yeah. I'm going to read Sophie's work.
Yeah.
Okay.
It makes the most sense. Sorry.
Okay, I'm going to read a little bit of Sophie's work. Women's football fills the gap no one else seems to be addressing. A daytime, community-centred, emotionally safe queer space. Match day isn't just about football, it's about belonging. You can feel surrounded by people like you, cheer for players who are openly queer, and know you're not alone. Okay. Queer, I just love this. Queer women and non-binary people are still fighting for space quite literally. In many cases, there are very few places designed for us, and when those rare spaces do exist, they often get overwhelmed. Look at La Caminera, a queer bar built by and for women and trans people. A space like that should be given, but instead it became an outlier, and 500 people showed up for an opening up for 20. This isn't just a turnout, that's a cry for the community. It's a totally different kind of experience from a bar or a club. It's out in the open, it's family friendly, it's daylight, not nighttime, it's light, not dark. You get to exist as your full self in hours outside dusk, something not all queer people get to do regularly. For many, going out to a football match is the first time they've ever seen queer joy in public, not tucked away or hidden. Oh my God, she's a brilliant writer as well.
Are you done?
No, I want to read more parts of it. For queer women and non-binary people, physical spaces are far and few between. Gay bars remain largely male-dominated. Queer events often center around alcohol, nightlife, and environments that don't always feel safe or inclusive. The demand is there. We are here. We just don't always have a place to go. That's where women's football comes in. Women's football is inherently queer, whether we look at the word queer means strange, different, outside the norm, or at the people who fill the community. Queerness is in its walls. Women playing football in a male-dominated sport has always been something other, outside the norm. But that otherness, that difference is exactly what made space for something freer. And beyond the symbolism, the players themselves are often openly queer. For many fans, specifically those of us seeking belonging, that visibility is life-changing. It draws us in, not just for football, but for the feeling that this might be our space too.
Oh, it's quite good.
You are brilliant, babe.
I thought that was really good when I wrote that.
You are amazing.
Do you remember how I was like, oh, fuck, I was meant to write that article?
Yeah,
and then I wrote it really quickly.
Yeah, and it was lit.
Yeah. That was crazy.
Anyway, guys, we love football. And I love being gay.
Yeah, we do. Thank God we can do it in one. Because we get asked often, have you been to a men's game? I'm scared.
No.
Girls.
Well, there are reasons why I've only ever been to a men's game once. Main one being it's financially out of my budget.
Yup.
And the other one being I don't know if I feel really safe in that environment.
Hell no.
I wouldn't bring my girlfriend.
Nope.
I wouldn't want to go on my own.
Nope.
I'd have to go with a guy, I think.
Yep. I'd have to go with my dad or something. My
and
brother.
then I'd go with my dad maybe. Then after that, it's a bit of a mare, really.
Yep.
I paid heaps of money. I can't go with my girlfriend or
Drag
my best
your dad
friend.
down.
I have to drag my dad down from the Midlands, or I have to go up there, and then we have to go up north. We're going to go to a Liverpool game or something. It's just a bit of a mare after that, actually.
It's a mare, yeah.
Rather than the women's game, it costs £7.50 or £8 or £12 or under 20 always.
Yep.
I can go with whoever I want.
That is actually an unspoken thing about women's football, though. I do want to bring it up because it is actually funny. But the queer community is small, especially queer football girly community. It's small, and you do see some people sometimes, and you are a bit like, oh, it's small, isn't it?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of the time where you go and you go, oh
shit,
do you see? Oh, okay.
Oh, they're lovely.
I feel like every space you go into, you've dated someone, or you know someone who's dated someone.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like, have you ever watched The L Word?
No,
There's
I
like a
haven't,
web in The L Word where Shane's in the middle, but like everyone's connected by who slept with this person and they then dated this person.
Oh my God.
And it's a big lesbian web. I feel like that's the women's, especially in London, like the women's football queer space in London.
Yeah.
Everyone knows
Someone needs to
everybody.
do it. They do. I don't know if we'll be here next week. We can either shoot on Monday
Yes,
or we won't
Sophie's
be here.
going to Canada to visit her girlfriend.
I'm going to Canada.
Oh yeah, did we ever mention that Maddie moved to Canada? I think it was maybe mentioned that she was going to. She made it to Canada.
Looks gorgeous, so I can't wait to go.
I'll be going to the Arsenal-Lyon game, and I'll be going to the Arsenal-Brighton game.
Yep.
Sophie won't be at those, but I'll probably be there. And then if Sophie goes to a game, she better be posting some content over there in Canada too.
But I don't know, I might be really busy.
She may be just seeing the sights, doing the things.
Seeing my girlfriend.
Kissing your girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
So exciting. Anyway, guys, happy lesbian day. It's not lesbian visibility day, but guys, if you're listening to this or watching this and you're a lesbian or you're queer in any way or form, just want to say big up to you guys. Big fan. Love yous. And if you're straight, we'll talk to you next week. Bye.
Bye, guys.